What's up, everybody? I'm John.
I'm Isaac.
And today on Cars and Cameras, we are headed to the drag strip with some mini bikes. So this Saturday, we just caught wind of it. There are going to be some mini bike drag racing going on at the Roxborough drag strip. So we have 4 very different mini bikes in various states of disrepair that we are going to bring along. My 1999 Honda Z50R with a 108cc big bore.
So I'm bringing my 1976 Z50A with a 125cc engine on it.
That's right. I'm going to bring my red 1971 Honda CT70. And finally, we have the Go Power Sports Mega Moto roller that used to have a 228 on it, but we took it apart to put the engine on something else, and so we're going to be installing a Tillotson 225 on that today. We're not expecting to win any classes. We're just going out to have fun. The event is the day after tomorrow, so let's get wrenching on some bikes. So like I mentioned, all of these bikes need some work. Ike's 76 Z50A punctured a tire when the wheel completely flew apart because it's so badly rusted. So we're going to try to find a new wheel. We're going to install that new tire. My 99 Z50R had a really holy fuel tank, so we're going to be patching that up. It's already outside drying, reinstalling it, and if I have time, putting on a larger front sprocket because the top speed is like 25 miles an hour right now. But here's going to be our heavy hitter. If we're going to have a fast bike, it's probably going to be this one. It's the Mega Moto roller kit, and we have the 30 series torque converter and a Tillotson 225 we are going to install. You may notice that this is not your standard Mega Moto. It has the upgraded Springer front end on it. It has an upgraded brake, which is a great idea if you're installing a performance engine on it. Of course, we're going with the Tillotson 225, which looks awesome with its upgraded graphics. We're using the 22mm Mikuni carburetor. We upgraded to 10-inch wheels, installed the tachometer, and a spun aluminum fuel tank. You can build an identical bike using links in the description of this video. All these parts and the bike itself are from GoPowerSports.com. Should be a pretty sweet little drag racing setup. We're going to find out this weekend, but if you place an order with Go Power Sports, let them know that Cars and Cameras sent you. So it looks like we need to tighten these nuts, install a torque converter, chain. There's not much left to do on this bike. Our Tillotson 225 Mega Moto is ready to roll. Now, this is going to be a fast mini bike, no doubt, with the Tillotson 225 and the Juggernaut driver on it, but it's probably going to get destroyed by purpose-built drag racing mini bikes. So,
yeah, we're just going out there to party.
We're just going out there to have fun. It's going to be one strong mini bike, but like I said, it's going to be nothing against a purpose-built drag bike. Anyway, we extended the kickstand to make it sit a little bit better. Had a small fire. Everything's all right. We were being dumb. Yeah. But yeah, let's hear this thing fire up.
It sounds and feels really good.
Yeah, dude.
It's pretty nasty.
Yeah, no, it sounds beefy.
Right out of the gate, it's pretty nasty. I mean, it's spinning tires with me sitting on it.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So, yeah, we don't need to go nuts with it. We need to ride around, break it in some. But it feels pretty nasty.
Basically, it's going to be the strongest out of the 4 bikes that we are bringing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So now that we know our Mega Moto runs and sounds really healthy, we're going to move on to the less powerful bikes. These are our 2 Honda Z50s. I love them to death, but mine has its fair share of problems. They both have a similar top speed. They would perform similarly in a drag race, and they both suffer from gearing being too short. So I have a taller gear to install on mine. Ike just has a wheel that's blown to pieces. A few episodes ago, we had a race between these 2 bikes, and it ended in me crashing this one, and Ike blowing out his tube, tire, and the wheel was so rusted it just flew apart. So Ike's going to be installing a new wheel, new tube, new tire on his bike.
Used.
I'm going to be, what's that?
Used wheel.
Yeah. Ike is going to be installing a new used wheel, a new tire, new tube on his bike. I'm going to be installing this taller gear and my hopefully not holy fuel tank once it's dried and sealed. I installed the larger engine sprocket on my bike, and I decided that I would replace the tire at the same time because it's running the original tire. It's all dry rotted and nasty. So I took the wheel off, and the tire was stuck to the wheel. It's so rusted, and Ike is having the same issue, and he has not been able to find 2 halves of a wheel that are in good enough shape to put together. So what's he doing? Making 2 halves of a good wheel.
Yeah, buddy. So what I've done is I have cut the center out. This is the side of the wheel that blew out, and it was sitting on the ground in the woods, and it is completely just rusted out and gone. But the upper part of the rims were fine. So what I did was I cut it in half, and I'm welding the 2 together. And I'm taking 2 sets of wheels that were no good, and I'm making them 1 set.
For testing purposes.
For testing purposes only, because we have a race tomorrow, and we don't have time to order another set of wheels. So, I mean, I do recommend ordering new wheels if yours are in this shape, but we're trying to make do with what we got.
For science. That wheel looks decent, dude.
It's not too bad, man.
It's a little jank, but it was already a Frankenstein bike.
She's gonna wear her scars well.
Definitely. So I grabbed my 190 bike, and that bike has not run since being on the side of a mountain in West Virginia in the rain.
Yeah. All right, to get ready for tomorrow, I need a new chain. So I got a new chain from GoPowersports.com. It's a racing chain, pre-stretched, awesome. I don't have to worry about it. I'm having to replace the chain because this one is twisted from my near-death experience when I was racing John. John got catapulted off of his bike, and my rim decided to wrap around the sprocket, causing the chain to pop off the sprocket and twist and get caught up in the wheel and all that stuff. So it's a must. I gotta put this chain on, and I'm gonna beat John in a race tomorrow.
I don't think so, man.
This is racing chain. This is added 5 horsepower, guaranteed.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man.
All right.
Let's settle this on the blacktop.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I gotta say the new wheel really matches the vibe.
It really does, doesn't it?
All right, so that is done.
It is.
You want to fire it up real quick?
It hadn't been fired up in a long time. I'll give it a shot. What?
brand new, man.
Like it never happened.
I forgot that's your kill switch.
That's my kill switch.
Nice. All right, man. Well, how about you give me a hand with my 190 bike real quick, and then we'll be ready.
What's wrong with that thing? Nothing.
That's what we're gonna find out.
All right.
This is the final piece of the puzzle. The 190 Trail 70 that pooped out on me when it was pouring down rain in the mountains of West Virginia. So it seemed like it was an ignition problem because it got worse and worse as the rain came on. Maybe there's just water getting in the fuel air filter. I don't know. But I'm gonna see if it runs because I haven't even tried. This might take a while. You know how I am with this thing.
Yeah. It's a love-hate relationship.
It really is. Just let it warm up for a while.
I guess.
I'm gonna say a combination of being cold-natured and yeah, just cold. So it runs, dude.
Yep.
This you know, if this was running 100% right, I'd say it'd be a good competition up against our 225, but I don't think this can launch like that can.
No.
So yeah, I think we're ready to go, dude. So
All
we're
right.
going to be loading up with 4 mini bikes tomorrow morning off to the Roxborough Dragway for some for a swap meet and some mini bike races. So we're going to meet one of our friends out there and should be a good time. So we just got here to the track and it's a pretty small group. It's maybe a dozen or 18 people. But there's already some awesome action with a ton of different types of bikes. So we're gonna get our camera gear ready and our helmets on and start with our 2 best performing bikes. The 225cc Mega Moto versus the Honda CT190. It took me a few passes to get the hang of launching on asphalt, and Ike was having a hard time keeping the front wheel down on the Mega Moto. But surprisingly, the CT190 seemed to prevail after we got the hang of each bike.
I couldn't keep the front wheel down.
Oh yeah.
I popped it up twice. I come down, I got on it again, and it came up again. You want to try some Z50?
Yo, dude, I'm so down to try some Z50.
All right.
Just like the CT190, I butchered the launch on my first few passes on the big boy Z50R, but after a while I got the hang of it, and that bike really ripped. The gearing was about perfect for the 300-foot asphalt track as well.
Alright, drivers are ready?
Battle of the home crew. Shake your head when you're ready.
If I could learn how to launch it, it would be unstoppable. I missed shift. You want to do it again?
Yeah. All right. Shake your head when you're ready, driver. Shake your head when you're ready. Get out of it off the track, boy. Come down the side, you go up. All right, ready? Get it out of here.
That thing's fast. This thing is fast. You want me to put the gas to that now? Yeah. All right. I like that. That's good fast. I like these little Monster Motos. These little Monster Motos. Yeah. I like the wheels and the shock setup. Yeah.
Driver, shake your head when you're ready. I think we're good and clear.
Man, that was a close race. That was a good run.
Let's go. We've been to see right here. Cars and campers, boy, I tell you. Drive-by Mafia is on the property. And we're just having a good time. I got cakes, cookies, everything except drink. If you eat 200 buns, you better have you some water ready. Shake your head when you're ready.
John, you got an oil leak, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I ran the Z50 for all it was worth, and then a little bit more, I think. Turns out the Z50 is an awesome 300-foot drag racer. So, got an oil leak. The clutch is slipping worse and worse every pass.
Okay.
I wonder if I'm already toasted in the semi-automatic clutch. But figured I would retire it. But super impressed with how the Z50's doing. I'm having fun out here. I think it's time for Ike to get back on something.
Yeah, man.
What do you want to ride? You want to ride my bike?
No.
Ride the little one.
Ride the Lil Rascal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Y'all see it? We want to do a burnout contest. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Oh, let me give that baby that motorcycle shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we got action!
So we made it back from the track, and I have to say, it was a ton of fun ripping around on 5 of our favorite mini bikes out there at the drag strip. I highly recommend, if you're just getting into the hobby, get out there and go to a local mini bike drag racing day. You'll learn a lot about your bike, a lot about drag racing, and it's a good opportunity to network with a lot of other people in the hobby as well. I have to give a big shout out to my friend Mike from Shadow Karts on Instagram, who was there. He introduced us to the event, and he took a lot of videos for us as well. I have to say, my little 108cc Z50R was a ripper, like pound for pound. It barely got edged out by our Mega Moto that had an engine that had twice the displacement. So per cc, I want to say that thing might have been the most powerful, fastest bike out there on the track. Of course, there were much faster bikes in general, but I'm just saying per cubic centimeter, this may have been the fastest bike there. And it's all off-the-shelf parts as well. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. There's still time to enter our giveaway. We are giving away a Go Power Sports Lil Rascal kit, brand new. It's a roller mini bike kit. All you need to do to enter is go to our website, and every order that's placed on our website, cars-cameras.com, gets you automatically entered to win. We're having the drawing on January 2nd, and we will send the winner an email. And we're also giving away $300 cash to customize the mini bike with as well. Anyway, Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews to see what we are up to in between videos. Let us know what you thought. Should we hold a mini bike drag racing event? I think we should in 2021. It was a lot of fun. Check Ike out on YouTube and Instagram at Isaac It'll Be Fine. Thanks for watching again, guys. We'll catch you next time.
All right, ready?
Here comes Ike. In a Baja. Oh, it's close! I got him. So it looks like Ike is lining up with a Z50 up against a proper race bike. So this will be interesting. My white Z50 was a lot of fun. Ike's on my 190.